Hi, welcome. In this life, you're going to have conflict with other people, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, or in real life. Here's a quick list of the do's and don'ts of conflict resolution. One thing you should honestly do is privately talk to that person. It's really between you and that person, and it's really nobody else's business what you need to say. Now, there may come a time when you feel the need to publicly apologize if you're in a chat room, and that's fine, but keep it simple. Don't bring up the problems that you're having with that particular person. Just to apologize for that argument happening in the room. But because you don't want to, and here's your one of your don'ts. Don't air out your problems in public. It just breeds drama, and it can ruin that relationship that you had completely. We have enough drama in our everyday life that we don't need it on YouTube or Facebook. You just don't need that drama. But that being said, you do want to take the time to calm down. You can't talk rationally to the person if you're still super angry. If you're super angry, other words are going to come flying out of your mouth, and it's not going to help you any. But you also don't want to wait forever. If you wait too long, that person that you had a conflict with isn't going to remember what it was all about. And you want to get it ironed out so that it's not an issue later. You do want to look at your own behavior. Ask yourself, how could I have better handled this? Ask yourself what behaviors that you had at that moment contributed to it. Did I not watch my phrasing as well as I could have? Was I rude? And be prepared to apologize for that. If you discover things while you're looking into the situation with what you did and what happened, what really happened, be prepared to apologize for that part. And that being said, you need to also be prepared that you may have to be the one to do the reaching out. Even if the other person did something to you, you may have to reach out to that person. And sometimes that's the best thing you can do. Say, hey, I want to get this resolved. I don't want the drama. I don't want the stress. So let's try and figure this out. Don't act like the other person was the only one to blame. Because honestly, it takes two people to argue. And do acknowledge if others support you. Acknowledge your gratefulness for that. It's always nice to know that somebody has your back. So acknowledge that. But at the same time, don't take that as an opportunity to talk about the person that you're in conflict with. It can oftentimes make people think that they have to choose sides, and nobody should have to get in the middle of your arguments. And it's not right. The biggest rule of thumb is do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That means if you don't want people talking about you behind your back, don't do it to others. It's just really uncalled for, and it oftentimes makes other people that's not in the situation feel very uncomfortable. But the big thing is when you go to talk to these people, go with the spirit of, I'm ready to forgive and forget. And that means you forgive them, and then you act like it never happened after you forgive them. You don't bring it up. You don't bring it to other people. You don't tell other people about it. It's over. You know, and I'm always saying that, you know, just because you forgive somebody and you forget it, it doesn't mean that that person is going to have the same spot in your life that they did before. You know, it may be a long time before you can actually trust that person again or really feel the same way about that person. And that's okay. It's okay if they're not going to be your best buddy ever on YouTube or on Facebook or even in real life for a while. But at the same time, you also want to keep it open that, you know, someday they will. Some people will eventually be that best friend again for you. So you just have to go at it with a very open mind. Well, that's my list. Did I forget anything? Comment below. Let me know if you think I forgot something important or if you have other tips. This may help a lot of people. And I just want to wish you to have a very blessed day. Bye.